Hey everyone, Mah-Dry-Bread here. Pokemon Gold with only one Houndour was weirdly fast. Let's follow that up with a highly requested one. Today's the day that we figure out would I be able to beat Pokemon Fire Red with a team of only one Ralts. Ralts is a very, very weak Pokemon. As you can see by base stats, it doesn't even break a total of 200. This is significantly weaker and more frail than most things we use. Our highest stat is 45 special attack. That's the same as Pidgey's attack stat. Even worse, as you can see on the level up move list, we start with no attacking moves. That's right, we have to grind with struggle with a Pokemon this week just to get our first attacking move. At least we learn strong moves later by level up, and the TM move list is pretty good too. We may be incredibly weak, but at least we have decent moves. Like always, I'm writing the script as I go through with the challenge, so all this part is being written before I've started. Everyone comment down below and guess if I can win or not. I think that we can win, but that max level will be required. Let's explain the rules. In combat, I can only use Ralts. I'll need other Pokemon to use HMs, but I won't be allowed to use any of those Pokemon in battle. No glitches or exploits, no items in battle, only Pokeballs, held items, and items outside of combat are allowed. Also, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more. Let's do this. So right off the bat, I use the Universal Pokemon Randomizer to replace Bulbasaur with Ralts so that we can do the whole run with it. I name him Abra, because that's hilarious. Our nature is Rash, so more special attack and less special defense. I'm fine with that. I'm sure that we could have gotten one shot by just about anything anyway. The damage output is all I really care about. Also, we have the ability Synchronize, so if someone lays a status affliction on us, they get it too. Probably not going to be that important, but at least if we get paralyzed, we'll do the same back to them. Alright, we all know what's coming. I had to level up once before getting an attacking move, so here's what I have to do. I need to find a Metapod or Kakuna, use Growl about 35 times or so that we almost run out, then run away and find another Metapod or Kakuna. The reason why we have to find a new one is so that they don't run out of power points first and then beat us with Struggle. Once we run out, we use Struggle until we knock it out, then I heal with a potion and look for more Metapods and Kakuna. This takes forever and is exactly as boring as it looks, but hey, at least they can't fight back. And we only had to take down 3 of them to get Confusion, so at least we didn't have to use a Poke Center and spam Growl again. This could have been much worse. Anyway, the Rock Gym was pretty easy after that. Sure, we would have fainted quickly if they didn't miss so much, but this was the first try and we ended up winning, and that was without Double Team. I'm happy that we learned that by level up, by the way, because with how horrible our stats are, we'll probably need that at some point. The trainers on the way to Cerulean actually aren't as easy as usual, mostly because we're a lot slower than what we fight and we're so frail that any damage is a lot of damage. On our way through Mount Moon, I took the Helix Fossil. I knew that if I didn't say what I took, you'd all ask. Actually, now that I think about it, everyone asks anyway. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. By the time we get to the rival fight, we're at level 19. We can't even take down Pidgeotto though, it's brutal. Between Quick Attack hitting hard and Sand Attack ruining our accuracy, we're really not ready for this. We're still many levels away from getting Psychic, so let's level twice, get Calm Mind, and try Misty's Water Gym instead. Things start well with us getting a few Calm Minds in and taking down Staryu, but we hardly do anything to Starmie, and we're super frail. I think we're going to have to do the rival fight first. On the next try at our rival, we used Calm Mind and a few Confusions to take down Pidgeotto, although we lost a ton of health in the process. Rattata hit us with Quick Attack to take us down to only 11 health before we one-shot him, but last was Charmander and his Metal Claw took us out. So close. A few levels later, and thanks to using 2 Calm Minds at the start, we finally did manage to do enough damage to sweep the team. We did take a Sand Attack and almost go down because of all of the missing, but we hung on with 2 health. By the time we cleared out the trainers in the north, we had quite a few more levels, so I tried the Water Gym again. This time, because Staryu just kept spamming Harden, I kept spamming Calm Mind to protect ourselves from her water moves while buffing our special attack for Psychic. We just charged it up 6 times, then one-shot her team. Kinda sucks that we're so weak that we have to charge up in the first place, but a win's a win. Next, we have to do another rival fight, and this one usually isn't that bad, but I'm still fighting every trainer. You saw how horrible our base stats are, and it's not going to be long before we're fighting more evolved Pokemon. We're basically made of glass, so I need to make sure that we at least stay a high enough level that we're faster than our opponents and can hopefully one-shot the bulk of them. Naturally, the SSN rival fight was easy as usual. 1 Calm Mind and Psychic was strong enough to handle them. I really don't think the rival will be an issue until the Silph Co fight. The Electric Gym is next, and this one was easy. Just 2 Calm Minds, then Psychic. We got paralyzed in the process, but Synchronize paralyzed them in return, so it wasn't so bad. Speaking of, Rock Tunnel was pretty easy too. The normally annoying hikers weren't that bad thanks to their terrible special defense. On my way to the grass gym, I decided to pop into Pokemon Tower and just do the rival fight there a little early. As expected, the only damage we took was from Pidgeotto's quick attack, so there was no real problem. We'll still need to beat Giovanni before we can actually finish the Pokemon Tower though. The grass gym was pretty easy thanks to Erica using some poison types, although we did have some nasty paralysis luck near the end. With our current level lead, I bet we could beat the poison gym as long as we're faster than Muck and Weezing. Can't get there until we beat Giovanni for the Silph Co though, and it was actually pretty terrifying. Between Fake Out and Mega Punch, we could have lost the fight easily. We were hardly strong enough to two-shot Kangaskhan, but at least we can go do the Pokemon Tower. After that, I headed straight to the Poison Gym. This was just an easy sweep though, never got hit as I'm sure you'd expect. Next up is the Silph Co rival fight, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm not feeling good about this fight. It's usually a rough one and our stats are pretty abysmal, but let's at least give it a try. Even after 5 tries though, we can't get far. Pidgeot hits too hard for us to build up Calm Minds and we don't deal enough damage. I still don't want to resort to double team yet, so let's clear out the trainers in Silph Co. Okay, here's our stats after clearing out the building. Level 55 with only 42 defense is hilariously bad, and the fact that our special attack is only 77 is insane. I'm starting to get really worried about how possible this is going to be without double team. I'm going to clear more trainers, we clearly aren't ready yet. Grinding at this point isn't too bad thankfully, since we one-shot most of what we run into, but we're actually burning through our trainer fights pretty fast, and it might be best to just start using the Versus Seeker at the top of Cycling Road, especially since those trainers are using fighting and poison types. I'll clear out this route, and we'll see if we can beat the rival after that first though. At level 59, we finally start getting some great attempts at our rival. The best was this, where Pidgeot opened with Feather Dance, so I actually got 2 Calm Minds in early. That let me sweep through most of the rest of his team aside from a weak bite from Water Onix until Alakazam. We both spammed Calm Mind a bunch just in case, and he let off a Future Sight. So I just went on the attack and we actually overpowered him fast. Maybe I didn't have to buff up that much. The Giovanni fight after that was a breeze, by the way. Didn't even have to use Calm Mind. I guess that means we're doing the Psychic Gym next. It's been a long time since we did the Kanto gyms in order. Once we get to the gym, we just build up 6 Calm Minds, then spam Psychic. It was easy to build up since she just spams Future Sight, so it was a first try fight. Speaking of first tries, I thought we were going to lose the Fire Gym for sure, but 2 Calm Minds was all it took to get strong enough to sweep his team. I'm pleasantly surprised. Even the Ground Gym ended up being a total sweep, where we didn't get hit at all. I wasn't pleasantly surprised by the next battle though, the pre-Elite Four rival fight. I tried every combo of Calm Minds I could, including using none, but we just never caught enough of a break to power up enough. Well, we have the Elite Four after this anyway, so we may as well grind. It didn't take too long to get to level 70, and things started great now that we have enough health to get 2 Calm Minds in early. But even with that, we weren't strong enough to sweep through, as Charizard didn't take quite enough damage. That's alright, I have a solution. I tried the fight again, but this time having replaced Confusion with Thunderbolt. This time it was much easier. Mind you, I still lost some attempts thanks to Charizard and I having Speed Tie, but it only took a few tries. Still, that means we'll have to make sure that we're faster than Charizard by the end of the game. So I'll grab the Quick Claw before the Elite Four. Speaking of the Elite Four, here's our stats as we get there. Honestly, I can't help but laugh. Level 74, and we have 55 defense and special defense. Our special attack is only 102. If it wasn't for the fact that Ralts learns great moves, we'd be doomed. Make your final guesses on if we can win this or not. Let's do this. First is Ice Trainer Lorelei. She was a pretty easy time thanks to Calm Mind and Thunderbolt since 5 of her 6 Pokemon are Water type, so a strong start. That's good, I'll probably need to grind by fighting her over and over and over by the end of this run anyway. Second is fighting Trainer Bruno. You'd think this one would be super easy, and yeah, it only took a few tries, but we actually only ended up winning because Machamp missed Cross Chop. Our abysmal stats are really causing problems. Third is Ghost Trainer Agatha, and it's finally catching up with us. We can sweep most of the team, but the last Gengar always one-shots us. Even when we have a Calm Mind in, we take too much damage in the process to survive. Lorelei and Bruno weren't that bad though, so it shouldn't take that long at all to level up a bit more by fighting them. After a few more run-throughs of the Elite Four, I take a few more attempts and ended up winning one because for whatever reason, instead of just one-shotting me again, Gengar decides to use Hypnosis and Nightmare. We just woke up and finished the fight easily. I have no idea why she did that. I was still getting one shot even at level 80 on failed attempts. Fourth is Dragon Trainer Lance. None of my attempts on this fight go very long though. We're super frail, they're fast, and Aerodactyl's a monster. Maybe if we had a few more levels, then I'd survive long enough to build up some comm mines, because at this rate, I don't know if we'd get a chance to use more than one double team, and that's not going to do the job on its own. At level 85, we get a little bit farther into the fight with comm mines, since Water Onyx usually opens with Dragon Rage, but it doesn't really help us get much farther. I think it's time we should finally use double team. After literally 15 more tries though, I didn't have a single run where I didn't go down to either Water Onyx or Aerodactyl because it's so awful trying to build up double teams to win. See, this is the stuff that people don't see when using double team that makes them think that it's so good in these runs. Every time I have to resort to double team to win a fight that I otherwise couldn't win, it's pretty much a guarantee that it's going to take me at least an hour of insanely slow and frustrating attempts. Alright, well I have a lot of rare candy, let's just level up a few more times off the Elite Four, and if that doesn't do the trick, we'll top off our level at level 100 with the rare candy. Even after another brutal 10 tries though, we literally did not make any more progress on our best attempt than our previous best attempt. Much like last time, we got to Dragonite once and then quickly lost. Alright, max level it is. Here's our stats at level 100. Honestly, 136 special attack for level 100 is embarrassing. And the fact that we still haven't broken 100 for defense and special defense is depressing. I don't have high hopes. After a ton more attempts at level 100, we finally get a super lucky run where Onyx misses tons, so we got a few double teams and comm mines in. Just enough, in fact, that we could sweep the rest of the team with Thunderbolt and Psychic. I'm really not looking forward to probably being slower than Charizard and getting one shot by a critical slash. Finally, the Pokemon champion. First is Pidgeot, so I used 2 comm mines right away and one-shot him with Thunderbolt, but not before losing 50 health to Aerial Ace. I then one-shot Water Onyx, then Charizard, then Alakazam, then Rhydon, then Exeggutor. I don't really know what to say. I didn't think it was gonna go that way. Well, that was a weird ending. The grinding near the end started to get really bad, but I really thought I wasn't gonna just beat the Pokemon champion on the first try. I really hope you guys liked that run. For next Saturday's challenge, we're going back to another Elder Scrolls Oblivion one, when we tried to beat Elder Scrolls Oblivion with only conjured equipment. As always, I'm looking forward to your suggestions in the comments, in the challenge request section of my Discord channel, and on Twitter. Subscribe, ring the bell, stay tuned. If you want to see me do more challenges like this, please let me know in the comments or on Twitter. I can always use more ideas from you guys on what I should do next. Also, check out the playlists in the description to watch all of the Pokemon challenges that I've already uploaded. If you want to see more Pokemon stuff from me, my friend What a Geek and I have done randomizer playthroughs of Heart Gold and Soul Silver, Black and White, Red and Blue, and now we're doing Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire over on his channel, linked in the description. You can also watch myself, What a Geek, and Goosit playing Pokemon here on my channel. We've already done Pokemon Stadium, Pokemon X, and now we're doing my first ever time playing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team. Also come to my Twitch TV streams and tell me that this video sent you. It's always cool to hear how you found the channel. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and until next time, have a nice day.